Okay, so power. You have to have this main power switch toggled. So if you just hit it, it toggles off and the red light will slowly fade away. But we need to have it on, toggled on, if we want power to anything. Okay, and if the car's off, if it's not plugged into the shore, we call it, like the post of the campground, car's off, not plugged into the campground, and the generator's not on, then we're running off of our battery packs. All right, and they can do a lot of things. They can do the lights for a really long time. They can do the heaters for a really long time. And they can maintain the refrigerator for about 24 hours. Okay. But if you wear those batteries down, then you'll see some of those things start to fade in terms of their abilities. Okay. If you need power and the batteries aren't working, then you have to turn to the generator. All right. Battery power is 18 volts. Sorry, 12 volts. So you're not going to be able to have power coming out of our 120 volt plugs. All right. Without either the generator on, shore power, which is plugging into something outside. If you have the car on, then you can use the inverter here. The inverter, you can turn on the inverter. If I turn on the inverter right now, it gives me a beeping noise because there's not enough voltage coming from the batteries. The batteries aren't enough to sustain that. So I'll turn the inverter off. Okay. But if I want power from here, then I have to turn on the generator. Yeah, that's how that works. There's other power plugs throughout the RV as well. All right, so that's how the power works.